Hello, good evening, and welcome to the quiz. Good evening, folks. Hope you've all had a lovely weekend so far. I have done absolutely bugger all, just laid around playing on my computer. It's been fantastic. But I've got to get some work done next week now. Because, I've been tossing it off all weekend. Right, we have got a few newbies on tonight, so I'm going to explain everything as I normally do. So those of you that know what you're doing, you obviously don't have to listen to me. For those of you that have never played, you might want to pay attention. You might pick up a few tips and a few things that will be helpful to you. But before we get started on all the actual the business side of things, we've got a couple of announcements. First of all, it is, and I'm just going to get the message. Bill messaged me, but unfortunately, the photo for some reason it just wouldn't stay. He sent me a picture of it is Kate from Vamp's mate Bill. It's her birthday today, so happy birthday, Kate. I did have an embarrassing photo, but for some reason it just would not save onto the computer and I couldn't get it onto the system. But don't worry, I'm sure I'll sort it out for next week, so you'll think that you've got away with it and then bang, it's there. So awesome. Happy birthday, Kate. Also as well, Woody and Buzz are celebrating their anniversary today. Carl's messaged me, so happy anniversary you two. Absolutely love the bones of both of you. So we've had a lovely day. And that's it. I think I've covered everything. If I've missed anything out, then let me know. I will sort it out at the first break. Right, okay, so let's talk business. So for the quiz, it's basically multiple choice, so there's not really much to tell. The most important technical aspect that I have to go over with you is the fact that because we're using YouTube, we broadcast live, but there is a 3.5 second delay. So to make everything make sense, I put a delay in the questions, so when I send them, it's 3.5 seconds. It comes 3.5 seconds after, so everything should sync up, and what I'm saying should be what's on the screen, and everything will make sense. However, because there is that 3.5 second delay, that can sometimes interfere with the scoring because each question has a limited amount of time. So you've got a time limit on each question, and you've got to get your answer in before the timer runs out, otherwise you don't get any points. Now, we do what's called rule of 5. Now, this is all going to make sense in a second. Basically, all we ask you to do is, if there's, say, 20-second time limit on a question, imagine you've got 15. Get your answer in before it gets to 5 seconds, okay? Or make sure there's at least 5 seconds on the clock. If you wait until after 5 seconds, and you're running a bit of a risk of being too late with your question, and your answer might not be received by me because of the delay. So we need to just make sure that on each question you are aware that there is actually 5 seconds less to answer than what's on there. But I say it every time, most quizzes only give you 10 seconds. The shortest amount of time I'll give you on any of the questions is 15, because obviously the timer is actually 20. So you've got 15 seconds is the shortest amount of time. Some of the questions you get a bit longer, and some speed isn't even important. So, it's not too bad. But I'll try and remember to recover that every time we come to a new round, because I sometimes forget. So let's get cracking then with round one. Round one is general knowledge, multiple choice. 10 points for a correct answer. It'll reduce to 7 if you take too long. That's just to make sure that we get your answers in with plenty of time left, just to prompt you a little bit. There are 3 bonus points for the fastest team to answer correctly, 2 bonus points for the second fastest team to answer correctly, and guess how many the third team's going to get? 1 bonus point for the third fastest to answer correctly. In this round, and with all the others as well, if you get the fastest finger bonus twice, at any point, you will lose 20 points. And I have got my sheet of paper, so I'm going to be writing names down. So if you get the fastest finger bonus twice in this round, you lose 20 points, okay? That rule about being the fastest more than once applies to all of the rounds where there is a speed bonus. It just differs slightly on some of the rounds, but we'll recover everything before we actually get started. So I'll cover each round before we get cracked on. Now what I'm going to do now is, before we get started, I'm just going to make sure there's no one going, help, I'm stuck, I can't get in, because I do everything myself, so... right, okay, yeah, so Sally's in. That's great. Sorry, I just got your message, just making sure. Okay, so there we go. Right, so I'll recover everything before we start each round. We'll make sure everyone knows exactly what's going off. But this multiple choice, nice and easy to get you started. Just tap the answer. Everything appears on the screen. Just tap the answer which you think is correct. It's as simple as that. It's dead easy. 2 very important rules before we do get started, though. Top shaggers only. and no wet wipes. Okay? Crimea River. Here's your first question. Get ready. Fingers. Which of these is a Hollywood film studio? 20th Century Dog, 20th Century Fox, or 20th Century Badger? I like to give you something nice and easy to get you started off with. Although that didn't happen last week, did it? I gave you the Winter Olympics and half of you put Dubai. Okay, so the correct answer is, of course, 20th Century Fox. Well done, you all got that one right. Thank God. Well, actually, someone got it wrong, but we'll blame that on Fat Fingers. I don't think you actually thought that it was any of the others. I think you just accidentally pressed the wrong one. So we'll let you off. We'll let you off. But 67 got it right. The fastest to get it.
You're a wizard, Harry.
You're a quizzard, Harry. Well played. And well done, the suit and fattening frogs for snakes. Ooh, we've started now. We've started now. So I'm going to put you down as YQH. You're a quizzard, Harry. Well done. Right, here's your next question. Which of these was a civilization indigenous to Mexico? Or, as it is pronounced properly, Mexico? Aztec, Aztlan, or Aspen? Come on. The answer's in there. It is in there. The correct answer is, of course, Aztec. Aztlan was the lion from The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe. And Aspen is a ski resort in North America. The fastest to get it right.
Hello, baby.
There he is. Fattening frogs for snakes. But that means if he does it again, we can do him. F, 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 S. Well done. Well done. Universally challenged. And the suit as well. Well played. Right, here's your... Don't drop your remote. Here's your next one. I've not even had a beer yet, mate. Complete the name of the oldest confections in the world. Turkish Watsers. Pleasure, joy, or delight? The correct answer is, of course, Turkish Delight. Although, I think it's pretty minging. It's not really my cup of tea. The fastest to get it right.
It's not so bad.
It's a nice place. Ah, shut up, your face. Well done, Universally Challenged. Just going to put you down as UC. Well done, the suit as well. Hoovering up them bonus points. And well done, the Alabama Hot Pockets. Here's your next question. Which of these is the name for vegetables cut into little thin strips? Julienne, Etienne, or Suzanne? The correct answer is Julienne. Well done, 62 of you got that one right. The fastest... That's the Alabama Hot Pockets. Well played. Well done, Eleanor and Ian. And well done, Pete Ski, who's got into a nice habit now of remembering the quiz, hasn't you, Pete? Funny, because Pete used to say to me, oh, when are you doing a quiz? When are you doing a quiz? And I'd tell him, and he'd be like, yeah, I'll be there, definitely, and then forget. But he's getting it now. He's getting into a routine. Here's your next one. What name is given to books you can read online? Come on. Think. Think. Oh, what are they called? Yes, they are called ebooks. And what's amazing is we've got 69 players. That is fantastic. 69. That's great. What a great number of players. All of you got that one right. The fastest.
Nothing suits me like a suit.
It's the suit. Well done, Sam. Well done, Boomerang. And well done, All By Myself. Excellent work. Here's your next one. What's a young goose called? Gosling, Kipling, Quisling, or Pudding? The correct answer is Gosling. And 64 got that one right. Well done. The fastest.
All righty then.
Well done, Boomerang. Well done, All By Myself. And well done, Bun and Cheese. I think we're all right there. Nobody's got a double up on the fastest finger bonus, so well done. Okay, so that's the end of round one. We're going straight into round two, okay? Round two is family fortunes. So basically the aim of this particular round is to successfully guess which will be the most popular answer among your fellow competitors. So you'll get a question, you'll get all the options technically will be correct. It's not like trivia. You've just got to think, well, what's everyone else going to pick? It's like a voting question. The most popular answer gets 5 points. If you vote if you pick what happens to be the most popular answer, you get 5 points. If you choose the answer which is not the most popular, then you get nothing. Simple as. So you've got to be smart, but like street smarts. Thinking outside the box is what I like to call it. Now, there's no speed bonus on this particular round, and there's 30 seconds on the clock, so you have got a little bit of extra time. But don't forget, rule of 5. Make sure there's at least 5 seconds before you get your answer in. And I will tell you this as well, because this is technically none of the answers are right or wrong. So you might as well have a guess, because until we know how many people have actually chosen which answer, then they're all right, aren't they? So you might as well have a guess. Don't sit there and then not press anything. Just go for it, okay? If you can't think what will be most popular. Go with your gut. Here's your first one. Best type of facial hair. Beard, moustache, or clean shaven? Beard, moustache, or none of the above? See, if you can't think what I know what everyone else is going to choose here. But if you can't think of that, just pick which one is your favourite, and just let the people decide. Okay, so the most popular answer, beard. Fair enough. Didn't see that one coming. Maybe I should grow a beard. No, Sarah will kill me. Here's your next one. What's your favourite wine? Red, white, rosé, Lambrini, or champagne / prosecco? Not what my favourite is, but I want to tell you because I want to influence you. I'll tell you when the time ticks. I don't want to say one thing and you think, oh, I'll go with that one, and then everyone's gone the other way. Come on, hurry up! Oh, just in time. Okay, so the most popular answer, champagne and prosecco. Wow, I did not see that coming. I expected it to be a straight shootout between red and white, but there you go, fantastic. I do like a bit of champagne or prosecco. It's the same thing. It's just one's from France and one's from Italy. But my favourite out of all that lot has to be red or Lambrini. Love a Lambrini, me. Can't whack it. Never too rich to enjoy a bottle of Lambrini, all right? £1.50 RRP. You can't whack it. Here's your next one. Would you rather go bald or have a terrible haircut forever? Just making sure. Mine's going back, you see. It's starting to take longer and longer to wash my face in the morning. See, for me, I would choose going bald, yeah, because, you can look good with no hair, you know what I mean? Especially if you leave like a bit of a goatee on, you can look a bit badass, can't you? Shave your head, grow a beard, it's quality. So that was the most popular, going bald. Here's your final one, and I would probably say this is the most important one out of all of them, and Claire sent me this one. We need to get to the bottom of this one. It's very important, all right? We need an answer, and we need it tonight, and let's settle this once and for all. Jaffa cakes. Are they cakes or biscuits? I know what I'm saying, but what are you saying? Cakes or biscuits? What are they? Come on, hurry up. Don't leave it too late. According to you lot, Jaffa cakes are... You're wrong! The biscuits! Jaffa cakes are biscuits! Just because they're called cakes don't mean they're cakes. Fuming. I'm going to go get a glass of wine and a load of Jaffa biscuits. that is the end of round 2. Go and have a lovely poo. We'll have a 3-minute break. If you're having any technical issues, message me now, please. Also, as well, if you're finding that your YouTube stream is delayed a little bit and it's lagging, then please reset your stream now. Just come out of YouTube and then go back in. But everyone's looking okay. I've not seen any messages coming through, so it looks like we're all good. See you in 3. Getting absolute vitriol on the messages. I'm getting abuse about Jaffa cakes. I've got people sending me like legal documentation. John McAteer, the law defines them as cakes. Do you think I listen to the law? No. They are biscuits. They go in a biscuit tin, right? I'm not being funny, but you don't put fondant fancies in your biscuit tin with your digestives, do you? No, because they're not biscuits, they're cakes. What are biscuits? Little, round, spherical, flat, for having with your tea. Jaffa cakes. I'm telling you. Just because the law says that they're cakes and that's what they are here, so legally defined as. Do you think I care about that? No. But anyway, you all decided and you went with cakes, so, you know, there's 2 types of people in this world. People who know that Jaffa cakes are biscuits and people that are wrong. Right then, let's move on before this starts getting violent. Round 3 is the Eliminator. The Eliminator, bit dramatic. No one gets eliminated or anything like that. Basically what happens, for those of you that have never played, is it's multiple choice again. 6 possible answers with 15 points available at the start of the question. 30 seconds on the clock, so again a little bit longer than your first round. As the timer ticks down, the amount of points that you get for getting it right will reduce. But every 3 seconds, one of the wrong answers, so one of the answers that's, one of the possible choices, disappears. So the longer you leave it, theoretically, the easier it gets because you've got less to choose from, but the less points that you get if you get it right. So that's what we mean by eliminator. One of the wrong answers is eliminated every 3 seconds. I've got nowhere to put this wine, and I'm on the rug of justice. I don't want to spill it. I can't put it down. I'm like surrounded by a rug. I've got no floor, so I'm just gonna have to put it here on the little table in front of me. Pray for Johnny. If I spill that wine, it's good night, Vienna. Right. As usual, the fastest finger bonus is 3 points for the fastest team, 2 for the second fastest, I'll just move my big Swede, and 1 for the third fastest. And same as the first round, if you get the fastest finger bonus twice at any point in this round, you will lose 20 points. And I've got my little sheet of paper here as well, so I'm going to be jotting down team names to make sure that I don't forget to take the points off. Here is your first question in your eliminator round. Here we go. Who was the first president of the USA? It's like my chalice, by the way. It's pretty badass, that now. Come on, hurry up. You've only got 10 seconds left, and 5 of them you can't have. Hurry up! There we go. So the first president of the USA, George Washington. He was the first. That's the capital named after him. There you go. The fastest to get it right.
Nothing suits me like a suit.
The Suit. Okay, Sam, watch out. You're on the list. Well done, Nefarious Space. That's Andy. Well done. And well done, Fattening Frogs for Snakes. Andy and Harold. I bet you guys know that Jaffa Cakes are biscuits, don't you? I bet you do. You've got my back. Right, here's your next one. The name of... That's supposed to say which, not watch. That's a typo, my bad. The name of which Dickens character is used to describe a miserly person? John McAteer sending me, like, legal documentation and like, facts and all the proof. Do you know what, John? If you're going to start using facts and proof and evidence and all that kind of stuff, now I can't argue with you, can I? The correct answer is Scrooge. The fastest to get it right.
You big bomb dosser.
It's KP Nuts. Well done, KP Nuts. Well done, Randy. And well done, you're a quizzard, Harry. Well played. Here's your next one. Which is the title of a 2005 movie? I don't read the answers out on these ones, by the way, because they start disappearing as I'm halfway through reading them, and then I get like a bit... Come on, Pete, hurry up! There we go. The correct answer is Mr. and Mrs. Smith. 64 teams got that one right. The fastest. It's the Alab. Well done, Alab. Well done. You're a quizzed, Harry. And universally challenged. Here's your next question. Which country singer did Nicole Kidman marry in 2006? The correct answer is Keith Urban. 49 teams got that one right. The fastest.
You're a wizard, Harry.
You're a quizzard, Harry. YQH. Excellent work. Here's your next one. Oh, no, sorry, my bad. That is the end of that round. There you go. So, that is the end of round 3. It's time for round 4 now, and then we'll have a break after round 4. Round 4 is fun and games, okay? Now, that is games plural. We've got a couple of games, okay? Your first game is play your cards right. Now, I'm sure most of you will have played this or seen it played on the TV or like in a pub somewhere. It is higher or lower, basically. You've got to guess whether you think the next card out is going to be higher than the current one or lower. Now, I know you're all seeing that as a 2 and everyone's going, oh, it's definitely going to be higher and pressing your button and that's fine. But let me just explain a couple of tiny details before we move on, just in case anyone gets confused. So, first of all, you've got letters on your keypad there. The only ones that you need for this round are A and B. Yeah, can you see them? They're just underneath your big buzzer button type thing. Press A if you think the next card is going to be lower, and press B if you think the next card is going to be higher. Now, a couple of things. First of all, the lowest card in the deck is a 2, what you've got there, okay? The highest card in the deck is an ace, okay? So ace is high, 2 is low. Now, if you go lower, you also get a pair. The reason for that is because it's a knockout game, okay? So it's the last man standing. The idea is to be the either the last team standing or to make it to the final card. And if you make it to the final card or you're the last team standing, you get 20 points. Simple as that. Now, you'll also see above the cards, you've got your teams all laid out there with your names in, etc. Once you've placed your bet successfully, if you can find your team name there, it'll be highlighted in the colour of the button that you've chosen. If your name is still in green like it is there, it means we've not received your answer. Now, when I press this next button to put the text on the screen, that's when you can place your bets. So, there you go. Press A if you think the next card is going to be lower or if you think it's going to be a pair, and press B if you think the next card is going to be higher. So everyone's putting the bets in now. Don't take too long, because if you take too long to place your bets, then we'll have to move on without you and you'll be eliminated. So we're still waiting for Isaac, Sammy and Gav. Living the Vida lockdown. So just Sammy and Gav and Living La Vida lockdown. Just press A or B and then we can move on. There we go. So most of you have gone high for obvious reasons. A couple of people gambling, thinking it might be a 2. You never know. Oh, wasn't to be. Good effort though. Good gambling. If you're out now, don't go anywhere, because we've got another game coming straight up after this, and this doesn't take too long. Okay, so your next card is a 9. So place your bets. What do you think your next card is going to be? Higher or lower than a 9? Come on. 9 is a fairly middleish card, but it's sort of bordering on high. So I suppose if you were to play the odds, then I suppose statistically lower would be the most likely outcome. Here we go. Here's your next one. It's 2 again. Very low. Okay, so place your bets for your next card, please. Again, if you're out, don't worry. Just sit tight until we get to the next game. Everyone's going higher. Come on, Sammy and Gav. There we go. Okay, so your next card. Oh, only just. Okay, place your bets, higher or lower. I love the name, by the way, Wafty Crankers. Fantastic. Love that. Love it. Come on, Living La Vida lockdown. Waiting for you. Press your bets. Come on. Press A or B. Don't take too long. Okay, so your next card. Look at Prob's last. Gambling. Going for it. Go on, Jordan, lad. Your next card. Unlucky. Unlucky. Got to do it, though, aren't you? You never know. There's a 10. Okay. Place your bets for your next card. Oh, we still got in. God, loads of people in. I don't think we've ever had this many people still in at this stage on Play Your Cards Right ever. Having said that, I didn't think we'd given away more than 6 points in the Wheel of Fortune, but someone sent me loads of screenshots of times where we'd clearly given out more than 6 points. Probably just had a little bit too much of the vino. Probably forgot. Come on, Dan Collins, hurry up. Come on. There we go. Your next card. What's a 3? That's a 3. That's cut them down, but not too much. We've still got plenty in. Okay, guys, place your bets for your next card. Higher or lower than 3? Higher or lower? What we're thinking? What are we thinking? Everyone's going higher. Waiting for not a clue. Oh, Isaac's going lower. Go on, son. Go on. Your next. I mean, we've already had 2 twos out as well. That's a big shout, that lad. That is a big shout. Oh, unlucky. I were rooting for you. Okay, so this is the final card. If you get this one right, you get 20 points. If you're still left in. Who have we still got? Quizzy Rascals, Vamp's mate Bill, the Hot Pockets, Ellen and Ian. Eleanor, sorry. The Donuts, Som, TSJ, Late to the Party, the Greys, Woody and Buzz. Wow. We're giving away a lot of points here. This has never happened before. Come on, TSJ. There we go. I will have this nice even split as well. Here we go. It was higher. There you go. So if you went higher, if your name's up there, Som, Adam H, the Hot Pockets, Not a Clue, Tina Turner, Ian and Eleanor, Jarheads, Better Half and All Fucking Good, Vamp's mate Bill, Dan Collins, TSJ, and Big E Dogs. You got 20 points. Well done. Okay, here is your next game. It is a horse race. You'll see that you've got some horses listed there in front of you. And you also see the buttons that you're pressing there. You've got A and B at the top. But you also got C, D, E and F. All you've got to do is pick one of them horses to win. That's it. That's all you've got to do. There's no form. There's no... well, I suppose technically there is form because it's the same names of the horses every week. I haven't worked it out yet, but it is random, so I can't give you any advice. There's no favourites or anything. I'm sure someone's writing everything down. Oh, God, that horse wins more. Oh, that one wins the most. Oh, that one comes in last all the time. Whatever, I don't know. But it is random, so your guess is as good as mine. As soon as we've all picked a horse, which we've almost done, then we can get it crack-a-lacking. There's 69 teams. There's one more, waiting on one more person. Just press a button, anyone. There we go. Okay, so if your horse comes in first, you get 20 points. If it comes in second, you get 15. If it comes in third, you get 10. Best of luck. We're at the Dubai racetrack. The weather is fair to good. No snow about, not in Dubai. No ski jumps. Well, there might be indoor ones, but, you know. Right, here you go. I'll sort you out with some commentary once this pack settles a bit. Okay, so it looks like Why the Long Face has taken the lead early doors with Sir Trotsalot in second. Vauxhall Horser is in third. Future Glue in fourth. Johnny's Mondeo is in fifth. And Wet Wipe is in sixth. Future Glue is moving up the pack. He's moved into third place, just in front of Vauxhall Horser. But Why the Long Face is taking that lead and extending it. Sir Trotsalot's still in second. Vauxhall Horses moved back into third. Future Glue's dropped back down into fourth. Johnny's Mondeo at the back in fifth. And Wet Wipe is at the back in last. Not a lot of movement here. Vauxhall Horse has moved into second place. Sir Trotsalot and Vauxhall Horse are battling for that second position. Tooth and nail, but Why the Long Face still in lead. But Vauxhall Horses coming up on the outside. Looks like he's going to overtake him, and he has. Vauxhall Horser is in the lead. Why the Long Face has dropped down into second. And Sir Trotsalot is still pushing for second place as well. Oh no, Sir Trotsalot has dropped down into fourth. Johnny's Mondeo's moved into third. Johnny's Mondeo's moved into second. Johnny's Mondeo's moved into the lead. Vauxhall Horses dropped down in third. Sir Trotsalot. No, Sir Trotsalot's coming back in on the outside. Sir Trotsalot takes it by a nose. Johnny's Mondeo in second and Vauxhall Horse in third. If you backed any of those three horses at the top, those are the points that you got. Okay, so what we're going to do now, before we have a quick look at the scores, we're going to do Wheel of Fortune. Now, what we do here with the Wheel of Fortune is we just give the lowest placed teams a little bit of a kick up the backside, a bit of a shot in the arm, a bit of a hand, a bit of a helping hand. So I'm going to tick these in now. There's not a great deal between bottom and the top of the table. I'll do 3, 6, 7. The bottom 7. In fact, no. The bottom 8. There we go. Okay, so those are the bottom 8 in no particular order. Now, we're going to start the Wheel of Fortune. Whatever it lands on, that's the amount of points that you get. If your name is on the side there underneath teams. My head. 4! Not bad. Better than a kick in the plums. Okay then, guys, let's have a quick look at the scores before we have our second break.
I'm just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy.
The Alabama Hot Pockets are in the lead. They are carrying the advantage of the 50-point head start that they won on the last quiz. We do play a bonus round at the end after we've finished the main event. And if you win that, you get a 50-point head start on the next quiz, which the Alabama Hot Pockets have taken advantage of that, and they are in the lead by some way. We got Let's Get Quizzical in second. Go on, Rove. And then we got University Challenged, Som, Team Hedon, all by myself, Fattening Frogs for Snakes, Kaylee Mack, Vamps Mate Bill, Nefarious Space, Simple Minds, The Jarheads, Board in the House, Vamplu 987, The Soulful Trio, Dan Collins, Comfortably Dumb, You're a Quizzed Harry, The Simpsons, Quarantina Turner, The Better Half of Norfolk and Good, and The Donuts. Okay, we'll have another break now, 3 minutes, and then we're going to start round 5. See you in a little bit. Hola, time for round 5, Finger Blasters. The Finger Blaster round, which is, this is the big one. This is where it all goes Pete Tong, or it goes right. Let's see what happens. So, on the Finger Blaster round, there are 5 questions with a super speed bonus. 20 points are available at the start of the timer, which will reduce with time, plus the fastest finger bonus of 5 for the fastest, 5 for the second fastest, and 5 for the third fastest. So the faster you get it right, the more points you get. Plus, if you make it into the top 3 fastest on one question, you get 5 points, okay? Now, If you get any of the fastest finger bonuses twice at any point during this round, you will lose 100 points. Dun, dun, dun. So basically, that means if we see your name on the on the top 3, every question I go first, fastest, blah, and then second and third. Well, because the points for the speed bonus points are even, any of you, so not just the fastest, the top 3 fastest, if we see your name twice, you lose 100 points. Okay? That's the name of the game. So speed, but also caution. Ooh. Okay. I'm going to lean over here and put this on the floor because I'm going to spill it somewhere and get my arse kicked. Yeah, I've just said that. They know. They know. Right, here's your first question. Fingers ready. Here we go. You can tell the world you never was my girl. It's the opening line to which song? The correct answer, you can tell the world you never was my girl. Achy breaky heart. The fastest, 50 teams got that one right. The fastest. Glorious. Nefarious Space. So I'll put you down as Space. Well done, Cranky74. Go on. And Pete Ski. Now, you 3 are on the list. Pete, I'm just going to put you down as Pete. If we see your name again, either as the fastest or the second fastest or the third fastest, you lose 100 points, okay? So be careful. Here's your next one. Which of these countries boycotted the 1984 Los Angeles Summer Olympics? The correct answer, Russia, USSR. The fastest to get it.
Nothing suits me like a suit.
It's the suit. Well done. Also well done, Eleanor and Ian. I'm going to put you down as E and L. And, no, I and E, I think. Yeah. I don't know why I said that. Too much wine. And also, Norfolk and Chance. Well done. I can put you down as N and C. Well done. Okay, here's your next one. Which character is played by Chris Noth in Sex and the City? His name is Big. For reasons unknown. The fastest to get it.
I'm just a sexy boy.
Alab.
I'm not your boy toy.
You're a quizzard, Harry. And the donuts. D-nuts. These nuts. Here's your next one. Which of these is not a fish? The correct answer is hassock. Most of you got that one right, but the fastest.
Oh, well, everybody's heard about the bird.
Uh-oh. Well done, Bonzo52. Well done, Fattening Frogs for Snakes. But Norfolk and Chance. Oh, you've lost 100 points. That's twice. Very unlucky. Last question in this round. The Spanish architect Gaudi is most associated with which city? Well, the correct answer is Barcelona. The fastest to get it. Ian and Eleanor, you've lost 100 points as well. Well done, Hamilton. And well done, spooning leads to forking. So, wow, some serious point deductions there. Okay, so I am going to sort those points out. Also, we're going to have a little break. During this break as well, oh, excuse me, we're having a game of bingo later, cash bingo. There's some money on offer at the end of the quiz. If you haven't got a bingo ticket and you want a bingo ticket, inbox me and I'll sort you out. So you need to PayPal me £2 using friends and family, so I don't get charged. I'll send you a ticket code for the bingo, separate to the quiz code. It's different set of codes. So if you want to get in on the bingo, then message me and I'll sort you out. If I don't get back to you like straight away, don't worry, I'll sort it out in the next break, and then if needs be, we'll sort everything out at the end of the quiz before we start the bingo. Right, 3 minutes and we'll be back. Hey guys, so I've had a couple of messages about bingo. I've replied to a couple. There's a couple that they've come in, but I've not got a chance to read them yet. Don't worry, we'll sort everything out before we get started on the bingo. Don't panic, we'll get you sorted out, and I will get back to you as soon as I possibly can. We'll have another break before we start the bonus round. We'll sort a couple out there, and then the rest I'll just tidy it up before we actually start the bingo. So it's time. Not time for the end of round 5 for a 3-minute jive. No. It is time for everybody's favourite round. Yes, it is time for the club singer round. So all you got to do is identify the song that Sean is singing in the style of a club singer. 10 points for a correct answer, no speed bonuses, and 30 seconds on the clock, okay? Only 3 options to choose from, so not many to pick. You will hear the song, and then I'll put you the options on the screen, and then you have to pick, okay? So, here is song number 1.
Yee-hi, all you guys and gals. Club singing country music, song number 1. 1.
Okay, so what was Sean singing on that song? The correct answer was The Gambler by Kenny Rogers. Well done to those of you that got it right. Here is song number 2.
Country music. Country music, song number 2. 2.
Oh, they get better every week. What was Sean singing there? What was he singing? The correct answer was Achy Breaky Heart. Again. Billy Ray Cyrus. Okay, is your last one in your club sing around?
Club singer, country music, song number 3. 3.
So what was Sean singing on that one? Them's your options. That was the song that started it all. That song. And if you know, you know. That was Slow Hand by Mr. Conway Twitty. Well done to those of you that got one right. Okay, that is the end of round 6. Let's have a quick look at the final score. The final scores? Let's have a quick look at the scores before I have too much wine. Before we get to the final round.
Just a sexy boy.
The Hot Pockets are turning the screw now. but they can still be caught. Let's have them. So Universally Challenged in second. Let's Get Quizzical in third. Som in fourth. Fattening Frogs for Snakes in fifth. We got Kaylee Mack, Vamps Mate Bill, The Simpsons, The Greys, Cranky 74, Nefarious Space, The Donuts, Sammy and Gav on the first night of the quiz. Get in there on the getting into the top 20 leaderboard. It's difficult, so well done. You're a Quiz and Harry, Salt Smarts, Jarheads, All By Myself, Better Half of Norfolk and Good, Norfolk and Chance, Bored in the House, Adam H 1988, and Team Heden, making up the rest of the top 22. Okay, final round. And it's go big or go home. Now, we do have a bonus round at the end. So if you are unsuccessful in the quiz, as in if you don't win tonight, then we have a bonus round which will potentially give you a 50-point head start on the next quiz, which, by the way, is on Tuesday. And I just want to point out at this point as well, the 27th of February, so this is the last quiz in February. The next quiz on Tuesday will be the first quiz in March. Now, I do bulk tickets for the entire month, okay? Normally works out at £2 a quiz, because normally there's 8 quizzes in a month and I charge £16. But because March has 5 Tuesdays in it, £16 actually gets you 9 quizzes, okay? So that's less than £2 a quiz. I'm cutting my own arm off. I can't say any fairer than that. What a deal. Cheapest on the market. So if you want to buy a bulk ticket, that would help me out loads. If you want that, then message me some point tonight, tomorrow, whatever, and I'll sort you out with the PayPal details and you can send it me. If you do it that way, the best thing about that as well is you just get one code and then that's yours. You don't have to remember any other codes. You don't have to go to Ticket Tailor and buy individual tickets. Just buy a bulk ticket for the month. That's you covered for every Monday, every Tuesday, and every Saturday quiz in that month. Okay, so it's a great deal. All right, we also do bingo in bulk as well. £6 gets you 4 games, so that works out at less than, obviously normally it's £2 a go. So that would normally be 8, but £6 gets you 4, which works out at £1.50 a ticket instead of £2. So if you want to do that as well, that's also available. Right, okay, enough of that. It's go big or go home. So you can lose points in your questions here, so don't be a dick about it. Now, it's 25 points for a correct answer, 10-point deduction if you get an answer wrong, and a 5-point deduction for not answering. Speed bonus is 3 for the fastest, 2 for the second fastest, and 1 for the third fastest. Same as previously. Now, I want you to remember that there. 25 points if I get it right, 10 points if I get it wrong, off, and 5 points off if I don't answer at all. Because the first 2 questions are completely not about that. Your first 2 questions, also if you get the fastest finger bonus, you lose twice, you lose 20 points. You know that by now. But the first 2 questions are completely different. So you actually, for the first 2 questions of the round, get to decide how much these questions are actually worth to you. So you can gamble a percentage of your points. So if you choose to gamble 50% and you've got 200 points, the question will gain you 100 points if you get it right, but it'll cost you 100 points if you get it wrong. Okay? And the next slide gives you the choices of how much you can gamble. All right? So there you go. So place your bets for your next question. It's on music. You get the category for the first one, but for the second question, I won't be giving you the category, you'll be flying blind. So you just choose now what percentage of your points you're prepared to risk on a question about music. It's waiting for Bonzo. Bun and cheese. Come on, bun and cheese, otherwise you get nothing. Come on. Press 1. Any. Press it. There we go. Okay, best of luck. Here's your question. Ludwig was the first name of which of these famous composers? The correct answer was Beethoven. The fastest to get it right.
Hello, baby.
It's Fattening Frogs for Snakes. Writing you down. F, 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 S. Well done, Eleanor and Ian, and well done, you're a quizzard, Harry. Here's your next one. Place your bets for your next question. Flying blind. Is it a hard question? Is it an easy question? Is it a question about astrophysics? Is it a question about the Teletubbies? Is it a question about football? Is it a question about music? We just don't know. We're waiting for Z and T and the Simpsons. Come on. Come on, Z and T. We don't want to leave you behind. But we're going to have to if you don't hurry up. Press a button really quickly. Come on, Z and T. There we go. Here we go. Traditionally, how many wonders of the ancient world were there? There were 7 wonders of the world. 60 teams got it right. The fastest. Glorious. Nefarious space. Well done. Space. Well played, sir. Well played. Right, okay, so now we're back to, it's 25 points for correct answer, 10-point deduction if you get it wrong, 5-point deduction for not answering. Okay? Here we go. Where was a chamber pot traditionally kept in the bedroom? The correct answer, under the bed. Most of you got that one right. Well done. The fastest. The Alab. I'm not your boy, toy. Well in Pete Ski, and you're a quizzard, Harry. Well done. Well done. Here's your next one. Which country's flag does not consist of 3 vertical stripes? The correct answer, Germany. They're horizontal, the rest are vertical. Most of you got that one right. The fastest.
Nothing suits me like a suit.
Well, in the suit, nefarious space and fattening frogs for snakes. Here's your next one. Someone with the qualification BSc is a bachelor, that should say of what, not ot what. Sorry, that is a typo. The correct answer is science. The fastest to get it right.
You're a wizard, Harry.
You're a quizzard, Harry. Okay, final question in your final round. And it all hinges on this. Woohoo! There are only... There's 10 points between third and first. Let's have it. Here we go. Hardee's, Gallo Family and Blossom Hill are all brands of what? They are, of course, wines. The fastest to get it right. The Alab, which will lose 20 points. Tut, tut, tut. Well in Pete Ski and well done, Isaac. Right, okay, guys, that is the end of your quiz this evening. Thank you for playing. We've got a bonus round coming up next. That's for a head starting next week. We'll have a little break before we do your bonus round because I need to reset the scores and everything. Also, as well, for those of you that have messaged about bingo, if I haven't replied, I'm really sorry. I will get back to you in a second and we'll make sure everyone gets sorted out. So if you want to play bingo, we will sort it out. We'll do that momentarily. But first, let's have a look how you all did. We'll read out the top 20 tonight. There's some really impressive scores this evening, particularly, where are we? Let's have a look. We've got to give a couple of honorary mentions to, where are we? Sammy and Gav, the first ever quiz, 465 points. What a performance. Well done. First ever quiz. That is amazing. Well played, guys. You did absolutely fantastic. You didn't make the top 20, okay, but we've had some really good scores tonight. But 465 points is amazing. You've done yourself proud. You should play all the time, every Tuesday and Saturday, because soon you will win. You're good. Once you've got your head around it, you'll get some wins. Guaranteed. Kind of. Okay, so let's have a look at the top 20 then. In 20th place, on 564 points in 20th. That is incredible. It's so tight between 20th and the top. It's unreal. It's Team Randy. Well done. 564 points. Randy in 20th place. Well done. Great performance from you. J and M in 19th on 577. Well played. In 18th, it's Spooning leads to Forking. In joint 17th, it's Spooning leads to Forking and Comfortably Done. Both getting 586 points. Well done. In 16th, it's the Quisley Bears on 594. In 15th, it's the Better Half of Norfolk and Good on 598. Well done. In 14th, Simple Minds on 602. In 13th, it's the Jarheads on 606. In 12th, now, there was two teams, Ian and Eleanor, and Eleanor and Ian. And I got confused between the two. So thanks for that, you guys. Brilliant. I love vote like that. Ian and Eleanor finished 12th on 607, and Eleanor and Ian finished 11th on 609. So well played, guys. In 10th now, top 10, the business end of things. On 620 points, it's the Donuts. Well done in 10th. In 9th, on 625, it's Cranky 74. Well played. In 8th, on 644, it's Kaylee McAteer. In 7th, on 653, you're a Quizzard Harry. In 6th, on 660 points, it's Nefarious Space. In 5th, on 663 points, it's the Greys. In 4th, 671 points, it's Vamp's mate Bill. Well done. And in 3rd, okay, so we got a tie in 2nd, and winners took it by only 10 points, okay? So, in no particular order, the winner is either Fattening Frogs for Snakes, Universally Challenged, or SOM. So those are the top 3. The winner is, and by only 10 points, SOM. Well done. 697 points. Fattening Frogs for Snakes and Universally Challenged tied for 2nd on 687 points, which means Vamp's mate Bill, you finished 3rd. Well done. What a fantastic quiz. Thank you all for playing. I'm going to take a screenshot of the scores. Please play the bonus round if you intend on playing on Tuesday night, or if you're keeping up with our league, because we run an annual league and all your points get added onto that. But what we also, with the bonus round, if you finish this round in the top 22, I reset all the scores. If you finish this round in the top 22, you get an extra 150 points league bonus as well. So what I'm going to do now is put you on a 3-minute break, sort the scores out, take pictures of everything, and then I'll rack up the bonus round and we'll get cracking. So we'll be back shortly, and I will sort your bingo out. I will get to everyone. Don't panic. We'll sort it. Okay then, time for the bonus round. Also, Som, I need you to message me so I can send you prize money over. You've won 20 quid. Well done. So I'll sort that out with you, but you need to message me so I can sort your PayPal out. Okay, so bonus round. There will be 5 random questions. There's actually more than 5. I've added a couple more because I thought 5 weren't really enough to get a true, a true reflection. So I've added a couple more, I think, unless that's just Tuesday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there's only 5. Sorry, I've done that on a Tuesday, not a Saturday. Sorry. So 5 random questions from tonight's quiz. It's 100 points per question, but it reduces rapidly. Okay, so basically, the quicker you answer, the more points you get. But if you're not quick, then you get bugger all. Basically, that's the idea. The team with the most points at the end will have a 50-point head start on next week's quiz, which is Tuesday. Also as well, Som, you're not eligible to take part in this because you won, okay? The winners don't play, they're excluded. But obviously if you want to hang around and do the bingo, then inbox me. And we will sort that out. Right, okay. Winner gets 50-point head start on the next quiz, which is Tuesday. You know that. If you finish in the top 20, it's to top 22, not the top 20. You get 150 league points as well. Mention that. Here we go. Your first question. We also don't find out who was the fastest after each question. We don't find out anything out until the very end of the round. So get stuck in, see what you do. It's all stuff you've already heard. You already know the answers to these questions because you've heard it all tonight already once. So just got to be quick. It's about remembering and reacting fast. Here we go. What's a goslin? Looks like we've lost a few teams. The correct answer is it's a young goose. Okie dokie. Oopsie daisy. Here's your next question. Which of these is a Hollywood film studio? Correct answer is, of course, 20th Century Fox. Here's your next one. Who was the first president of the USA? The correct answer, Big George. Right, let me just knock out those teams at the bottom that aren't playing anymore. There we go. Here's your next one. Which country song featured in the Finger Blaster round? The correct answer is Achy Breaky Heart. Here's your next one. Who plays Big in Sex and the City? Or Sex and the City, should I say? The correct answer is Chris Noth. Well played, everyone. Most of you got that one right. Okie dokie. Let's have a look at how you all did. And let's see who's taking home a 50-point head start on the next quiz, which is on Tuesday. It's the better half of Norfolk and Good. Well done. Unlucky Bonzo 52 in Nefarious Space, and you're acquisited Harry very, very close to getting the 50 points, but unfortunately it goes to the better half of Norfolk and Good. Okay then guys, I am going to go on a break. I'm going to put the bingo, in fact actually, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to set the bingo game up, you see, because this is what I always forget to do. Should have done that on the last break. But I have so much stuff to remember that it just gets a bit crazy. So I just need to make sure that I put the name the quiz correctly first, because that's always a pain in the ass. And I do believe it is this set of codes. Yes, it is. There we go. Right, so when I start this bingo game, then you lot who've got your codes can start joining it, because I'm going to put all the instructions on the screen in a second. Okay, so if you haven't got your code yet, then inbox me. I'm going to get through all of your bingo messages right now. Okay, if you are playing bingo, you don't need the app on your phone anymore. You can close the Red Tooth app. Keep the YouTube stream rolling though. But what you need to do is use your phone and go to bingomaker.com. I'm putting the website on the screen for you now. Where are we? There we go. We'll see you in a minute. Hello, hello. I'm sorry it's taken me so long. I've just thought everyone's bingo out. It's took, it's took some doing. Let's have a look. Who's in and who's not? We got 23 in so far. Okay. Oh, okay. Carrie, I'm sending you yours now. Sorry, just it's because I've had messages from you and Dan about the same thing. So I've just 1 second. Ooh, right. Where are we? You'll need to start buying bingo tickets way earlier than this. Okay. Do. Right, 1 second, boys and girls, 1 second. Right, I think that's everyone sorted. If you're not sorted and you need sorting, then please be quick because, yeah, sorry Claire. I'm trying. It's not everyone's as organised as you. You sort everything out in advance, months in advance. Brownie points for you. There we are. Where are we? Right, Carrie. It's all right. No, we're not having a go. Right, Carrie, are you in? Are you in? Give us a thumbs up if you're in. Because I think you were the last one I sent codes to. I'm hoping that you're sorted. If you're sorted, then we can get cracked on. Way, we're in. We're sorted. Right, I do believe that's everyone. I bloody hope that's everyone anyway. Okay, so let's get cracked on with your bingo then. We're only playing for a line, so it shouldn't take too long. We're looking for a horizontal, vertical, or diagonal. When we get started, please tap your middle square. Okay, tap the middle square because it's a free square. Now, there'll be 10 seconds between each number, but bear in mind, remember at the beginning of the quiz, talk about the 3.5 second delay. And I put a delay into the quiz software to make everything match up. I don't have this luxury in this particular software because it's just a website. So bear in mind that your numbers will come out about 3.5, 4 seconds before I actually tell you what they are. So keep an eye on your device, make sure you're tapping your numbers off, and if you are a winner, if you get the full line, it'll light up green. I should light up green on your screen, and it'll tell me that you've won. Okay, you don't have to do anything as long as you've tapped your numbers off, then you'll be absolutely fine. Right then, let's have a bit of tension music. And let's get started with your bingo. Eyes down, shaggers, pin back your logos. Here we go. Cash prize has not been totted up yet. Somewhere in the region of about £30. I need to add everything together and see what I've got. Your first number is on the eye line, and it's 30 blind 30. Your next number is on the N line. It's 4 and 1, 41. Your next number is on the O line. It's all the 7s, 77. Your next number is on the O line again, 7 and 8, 78. Don't forget to tap your middle square, guys. Middle square. Your next number is on the N line. It's 3 and 8, 38. On the B line, 1 and 8, 18. On the O line, 8 and 4, 84. On the B line, on its own, number 6. On the O line, 7 and 3, 73. On the G line, 6 and 9, 69. Way! On the N line, 5 and 4, 54. On the I line, 2 and 1, 21. On the G line, 7 and 2, 72. On the I line, 3 and 4, 34. On the O line, 7 and 4, 74. On the G line, 6 and 3, 63. On the N line, 3 and 9, 39. On the G line, 6 and 1, 61. On the O line, 7 and 6, 76. On the G line, 5 and 7, 57. On the O line, 8-0, blind 80. On the O line, 8 and 6, 86. On the N line, 5 and 2, 52. On the N line, 4 and 5, 45. On the N line, all the 4s, 44. On the G line, 7-0, blind 70. On the B line, on its own, number 4. On the I line, 3 and 1, 31. On the I line again, 2-0, blind 20. on the G line. 5 and 9, 59, and we have a winner. Card number 41, and it's a diagonal. Can you please screenshot your card and send it to me on Facebook so I can verify your the winning card holder, and I will send you your winnings as soon as I add it all up and find out how much you've won. Thank you all for playing. It's been an absolute pleasure. Don't forget, if you want to get in touch with me about getting the monthly pass, £22 gets you 9 quizzes and 4 games of bingo for the entire month. I can't say any fairer than that. If you don't want to play the bingo, that's fine. If you just want the quiz, 16 quid gets you 9 quizzes. Please make sure you've joined our group, which is Johnny's Online Quizzes. If you're not already in there, then please find that and join it. You can get hold of me directly in there and talk to the other quizzes and stuff and have a bit of banter and stuff. And I put all the offers in there and everything, and that's usually where you find things out first, including the scoreboards, etc. Right, I'm going to go because I'm absolutely knackered. I need liquid refreshment and I need it stat. Thanks for playing. It's been an absolute pleasure. Love you all. I'll see you on Tuesday. Don't forget we got the live quiz on Tuesday as well. Same time, 8:30 stream starts. Quiz starts about 9. But you know, give or take 5 minutes. Okay, good night. God bless. Stay safe. Wash your hands.